you do realise that Ruben Amorim fits INEOS like a glove. Amorim is ridiculously safe under INEOS. I felt that, but being told that in the way that I was told it from somebody within the club is quite enlightening, really. Like, it sort of explains something that I've been a bit confused about. When I look at the appointment of Amorim, I look at the 3-4-3 and I go, that is so different to anything we've ever done at this football club historically, systematically. And I look at your spend in the summer, and that is not sufficient. You could argue it's not even 50% of what we needed in the summer. So I sort of go, why did they give him the job in the first place if they didn't understand that you need to buy a lot more than you did? Because the system change demands at least 6 signings in the summer, and you really only bought 3. But then having this conversation I had, I can see why they went for him. Long term, Amorim, when you look at what he did at Sporting and INEOS and you look at what they want to do, I don't know whether this works at Manchester United, but in a few sentences, Ruben Amorim at Sporting basically came in, took a very famous club back to the top, multiple league titles, multiple players in the team playing for the national team, multiple high value sales, profitability, lots of young players coming through, sustainability. These are all words that Manchester United absolutely want. They want status back. We've got no Man United players in the current England team. They want that. They want that status. Not necessarily just the England team, but they want a team full of internationals. They want a team full of brand, really. That's ultimately what Man United want. Sustainability. They want to bring through young players, some of which are massively valued in the game in a brand sense, some of which are massively valued in a selling sense. They want a longer term vision and understand that is stability, not sacking managers, not buying loads of players. Amorim offers that in his longer term project that he did at Sporting. So INEOS and Amorim are aligned perfectly. What's not aligned with that is our media and certain sections of our fan base and the lack of patience. But it's very obvious why they chose Amorim when you think about what was just said there. They're looking for a guy that has built something before from ruins, who doesn't spend a shitload of money, who develops talent, who rebuilds the status of a football club in a sustainable way, and produces a model that when it's up and running, keeps performing year after year after year. Basically, they want Man United back in the Champions League year after year, with the ability to have a pipeline of players coming through that they can sell some, keep some. They can buy players in, but not at big inflated prices. They can bring players in who get better and keep that wheel going round and round. The danger point is the first 12 months.